But when oil prices are positive, when you see that positive momentum move back into the energy space, these are some of the first places that you want to look. So OVV fits that world of strong F score, very low gram score. I took earnings on a flyer trade on OVV. So any thoughts or comments since this is one of your ONG stocks? OVV right now is a stock that, let's look at tip ranks real quick. If you don't have a tip ranks account, I got you covered, right? But tip ranks is a very cool tool that was created back in around 2000, I believe in 14, 15. And it analyzes virtually every stock that you would ever want. Basically, what is Wall Street looking at? How much insider buying is there? What's the crowd wisdom? They do a sentiment analysis based on all of these other different tools. And I don't know what any of this. I didn't even know they had added options. That's actually pretty interesting. From a technical component, strong buy, blah blah blah. Okay, what do we know about it? Mr. Burry is a large buyer of this stock, and this is a company that is not just the oil producer, but also natural gas. This company has an average price target of $50.86. Upside has that $50 level. National Bank put them at 60. But even at some of these levels, like this is the place where I believe it's trading somewhere around 80 cents on the dollar for its 80. I want to say 80 cents on the dollar for its book value, or it was when we were first targeting it. 7 on the F score. Gram score is somewhere under like 0.5 when we were looking at it. 0.46. Very good margins, 62%. One of those companies that's just going to drill and just sit on the stuff. Tangible books, actually, it's well above tangible. That was problematic. Free cash flow, 57. Fair value, 55. So, like, I think the cleaner way to always engage the stock is to just sell puts to the downside. But when oil prices are positive, when you see that positive momentum move back into the energy space, these are some of the first places that you want to look. So OVV fits that world of strong F score, very low gram score, and very good growth and value. So if this stock, if we do get a sell off and we do see energy pull back, and look, that is kind of how these markets have operated over the last year and a half, where you see energy dump because funds take profits off of that. That was the big lesson of the June sell-off last year. When you get into oversold, and the key thing that you want to watch is the NRGU. When the NRGU gets oversold, that's where you definitely can buy calls on OVV. Now, we have not been back to, it's right around this 300 level where we've seen kind of oversold multiple times, or at least it's kind of hit that bottom. If we get back down there, and I talked about NRGU yesterday, I put it in the chat. I said, trying to figure out what to do with this. This thing went positive. Oil price is positive. This is getting a little bit long in the tooth. When this gets overbought, and right up here, this is what we were looking for, RSI, MFI in the 70s. Typically, that becomes a period to start to go the other way. So you can see the NRGU push up to 400. OVV could get to 45. I mean, there's really nothing slowing down energy at the moment because there's so much speculation built around OPEC's cuts, Russia, and really the expectation of expanded liquidity, which is bullish for commodities, particularly copper. So here's your bottom. That's back in May. OVV's really pushed higher. You've got other places you could sell. You could sell down to 31.50. You could sell at 36. You could sell at 36.50. And then your real, long-term puts, if you wanted to try to generate 20 to 25% and you're happy to take delivery of the stock, you're looking out 8 to 9 months and selling down around that 32 to 32.50 level, depending on what options are there. I took some stocks you said to watch for rebalance. I made some option purchases and then closed out. Oh, look at you. Good job, Don. So Ovintiv in breakout territory, it's kind of moving toward overbought territory, and I think energy is probably going to peter out. Probably next week, you're going to see some profit taking. That's a big move on a company like that, and we've seen multiple periods, where you get up into a $32 to a $40 move, and it's a value stock. So these kind of cycles happen where there's some profit taking, and then, a guy like Burry or some of these people who are watching these key technical levels, they step back in and they buy some of the stocks. So there's a lot of opportunity there.